Yo, 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 what's going on, people? This boy Double R, man. Shouts out to the real BRC. We in here, man. Wait till some of my people come on up in here, man. We got to talk. Yeah, I got to switch it around a little bit. Hopefully, this is a lot more better. We got three people up in the building. Who up in here? Smitty Benzo, what's up with you, fam? How you feeling? What you think about that face off, man? Okay, okay. Porter King, who's that? No, that's not Porter King. Miguel Porter in the building. What it do? Yeah, man. So uh I gotta give y'all the news, man. I gotta give y'all the news. No, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, but I'm just saying, I'm just noticing a lot of things, right? DME Detroit, Battle Truth, um, not Three Letterman, but I know it's gonna be him as well. Piper Boy and all them. The new narrative, the new propaganda is I'm gonna always support the face off. Was crazy. Was a yeah. Yeah, that's what the go do though. That's what he do. Check this out, right? Dear Me Detroit, Battle Truth, Piper Boy. You know the usual suspects, man. The usual names. The narrative has been switched because Cassidy is getting in these face offs. Cassidy is bodying shit all over the place as usual. Nothing is new. When Cassidy first came, if you notice, it was Cassidy was going to lose. Cassidy was washed up. He wasn't this. He wasn't that. He got outdated bars. It was all this and all that, right? He was coming back because he needed smack. He was on drugs. He was mentally ill. You see what I'm saying? It was just a whole bunch of other shit. So now that Cassidy has proved that that's totally not the case, then it went from that to, oh, it's Cassidy industry fans. It's always been Cassidy stands. It's always been, Cassidy fanboys and stuff like that. But the more this thing go on, you starting to see who the real fanboys is. But I'm gonna give y'all the scoop, right? Now the narrative is about to be switched. That narrative is about to be switched to, remember when Cassidy said he was gonna put up some dough. I don't know exactly what he said, so I ain't gonna really talk about it too much. I know that he said he was gonna give the money to the best performance or the battle of the night, and he said he was gonna put some money behind TRBRC. Now they have turned their attentions to that because they can't really, everything that they try to do to sabotage Cassidy and shit like that, it ain't working. It's only making Cassidy stronger. It's only making him bigger. So now they're turning their attention to, now let's see if Cassidy gonna be a man of his word. You feel me? As if he already haven't proven that he is a man of his word. He said he was going to 3-0 goods. Didn't he do that? You feel me? Everything Cassidy has said to date he's backed it up. Not only has it been facts, but he's backed it up. But what they do? What do they do? But I know what man, it's crazy, man. Like, they're going to continue to switch the narrative. They're going to continue to do what they do because, man, they some haters. They don't want to see a motherfucker shine, man. Not Cassidy anyway. You feel me? Like, he is Like he's basically exposing with the garbage that's been going on, the bullshit that's been going on. And sometimes in life, people don't want to stop doing the shit that they doing, man. You know, with Cassidy around, it's like everybody has to now start doing this shit the right way, and motherfuckers feel uncomfortable because they used to doing things their way. You feel me? But I also wanted to ask too, right? Um, why couldn't Smack in the URL give us the full face off? Like, why did they had to break it down in two? You ever ask yourself that? Why did they had to break it down in two? Why they couldn't give us the full face off? I told y'all, man, like you gotta watch little shit like that. But I know why he did it. You know, he did it so, you know, you already know what time it is. To build the intrigue. You know, the intrigue was there regardless. Okay, we give you the first one. It's smart, but it's like, come on, man. It's like this how you do your fans. This how you do people that support your culture that you claim to love so much. He could have just went on ahead and gave us the whole joint. But yeah, man, like, but that's the narrative that's being switched right now. You know, notice they have been switching their pitch all around. Cassidy have been in the real BRC, have been shutting that shit down. And all they do is they turn right around and they try to find something else. But see, Cassidy has been dealing with this his whole career. I have been dealing with this my whole life. Y'all have been dealing with this y'all whole life. You feel me? They always, instead of just saying, I lost, or instead of just saying, you know, you got me, or, you know, coming on over with the team. And also notice there's a lot of people that's starting to wake up. They starting to wake up to to the real, to what's going on. They starting to see that Arsonal is not the answer. They starting to see, as if they already haven't seen. You see, that goods ain't the answer. You know, these motherfuckers is not the answer. And that's another thing too. Like Smacking them need to start giving these dudes some type of training courses or something. They need to start teaching these dudes how to promote properly. But before that, he needs to teach them how to like conduct themselves, man. Like how to manage your money, you know, how to get serious about your craft as a whole. You know, because like I'm looking at Arsonal as I looked at Goods, and it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Only difference is Arsonal is a little bit more vocal, but we already knew that. He got to teach these dudes, man. And that's the thing. Smack haven't taught these dudes more than just battle rap. He have to teach these dudes more than just battle rap, man. He got to teach these dudes how to interact with their fans. It shouldn't be no reason, man, but I'm glad. But it shouldn't be no reason that Cassidy is coming in here, man, like strong arming shit, taking shit over. It just shows you like it ain't nothing against Cassidy. It just shows you that these niggas, they ain't doing it like they think they doing it. And the fucked up part about it is Smack ain't teaching them. He ain't teaching them the way. You feel me? Like it's more than just battle rap, man. And they ain't even doing that right. You know, at least that's just like, y'all know I like my basketball analogy. That's just like you playing basketball. And you might not be a scorer like Steph Curry. I ain't want to name none of the old players, you know, like Kobe, Allen Iverson. But like Steph Curry, James Harden, you see what I'm saying? Dame Lillard. You might not be a scorer like them. But it's other elements of the game that you can be advanced at. You could be proficient at. Rebounding, assists. You see what I'm saying? Like doing all the little things, rebounding, boxing your man out. You know, falling on the ground, hustle. You know, but all Cassidy is showing them right now, he's showing them that is more than just putting that ball in the hoop. And just like a lot of the NBA players, they getting paid thousands and millions of dollars to put the ball in the hoop. And majority of them ain't putting the ball in the hoop, at a higher rate than they supposed to. You feel me? A lot of these quarterbacks ain't getting that ball into the end zone like they supposed to. So forth and so on. I can go on and on. That's how I look at these battlers. It's like y'all not even doing what you know how to do right or all the way. Then you don't know how to do the other things because you haven't been taught how to do it. But instead of taking notes or instead of, asking for help, we out here, salute double R. Cal Addy in the building. Yeah, I'm just talking my talk. Like, that's just one thing I just noticed, though, people. These niggas, like, spawn with each other, but when an older pro comes in, they intimidated. Why? They intimidated because they don't work hard, man. It just boils down to that, man. It boils down to that. Wallace Lord, salute. It boils down to that. These niggas don't have no work ethic. They don't take initiative. They don't go above and beyond to get better. They don't say, if I was Arsonal, if I was one of them, the moment Cassidy, they got comfortable. They took their foot off the gas. The moment Cassidy came back to this shit, I'd have been laser focused. Like when I do these lives and shit like that, I do these videos and stuff like that. No, I'm not, where I need to be at or where I want to be at. Where they really need to be because, I'm kind of new. But I ain't where I want to be at as far as like, the goals and shit that I set out for myself. I don't really care about subscribers, man. I don't care about none of that. I care about, I want to get to a point to where as though I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all right now. I'm going to keep it a buck. I have almost 1,300 subscribers. You feel me? Like this is, I tell people like, this is how real I am, but it is what it is. Like some people say that they real, but some people don't show it. I have 1,300 subscribers, almost 1,300 subscribers. I know maybe 5% of those subscribers is really going to look at everything I put out. It's going to support me 100%. All of which is in here right now. The 5% most of the times be in this live right here. My goal, fuck subscribers. That's what Piper Boy don't worry about. That's what them niggas worry about. I want to get to the point to where as though I can talk about anything. And people are going to listen, at least 50%. If I can get to like 50, 60% of my subscribers listening and tuning in to anything I put out, that's my goal. But I understand that it's the content that counts. Yeah. But not always though, Wallace Lord. Not always. You see what I'm saying? Because I understand though, the shit that I'm talking about, a lot of people might be talking about it. And it's more so about how you deliver it, as opposed to, that's why a lot of people think, when I talk about Cassidy and stuff like that, I could just talk about Cassidy like him and people are going to support me. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. It's the way you deliver it. See, a lot of people listen to me and they think all I do is talk about Cassidy. But if you really listen to my content, that's how I know a lot of people don't. If you really listen to the content, you'll see that I'm doing much more. I'm saying much more. You feel me? And one person that do notice that is Cassidy. You feel me? Like people show their true intentions. They show their true motives and their true agendas. You know, people don't really listen. Me personally, I don't really listen to what people say to me. I look at what they do. I watch their actions. I watch their patterns. If 1 minute your energy is, man, your content was always, appreciate that, bro. Yeah, but that's my goal. You know, some people goal is I want to get to such and such amount of subscribers. I want to get to such and such amount of views. You know, that type of shit only matters to me because I want people to, because with subscribers, they can subscribe and unsubscribe. I'm visiting moms and made her subscribe. You can shout out Miko double R. Yeah, shouts out to Miko. Shouts out to Smitty Benzo, my brother. Thank you for that, brother. Thank you. You know, when I first started, like I said, when I first started this channel, I was just talking about a whole bunch of shit, like politics, you know, whole bunch of shit, like dropping jewels, dropping knowledge. And it just seemed like people, but I learned over time, you got to win. Some people you got to win over. You know, you got to win them over. And by winning them over, you got to work on your craft. And that's what we're talking about with these battle rappers. You see what I'm saying? Like, they expect to win. Yeah, it's chess. They expect to win people over, and they expect to have the type of and get the type of reception that Cassidy is getting without putting in the work that Cassidy has put in. It ain't gonna happen. Cassidy has got what, 2 decades into the game and still grinding hard. It's still going at it. You know, it's still, like I said it, you know, you hear people saying it now, but I said it first, you know, still acting like he ain't got none of it. That's how I want to be. I want to be the type of person, man, where as though is much more than who I have on as a guest, you know, or the exclusive interviews that I get. I want people to listen to it because it's double R. Math and Geechee respected Jules Cassidy was dropping. Yeah, they did. Salute, Nap City, Barrism in the building, my brother. Cass told Ars that he should be ashamed of himself because, hold on, Cass told Ars that he should be ashamed of himself because Cass is bigger than him in battle rap. And Arsonal has been here forever. Yeah. Yeah. All of them should be ashamed of themselves. At least the ones that's been around forever. All of them should be ashamed of themselves. You know, but how could they? When you got old ass motherfuckers like DME and 3 Letterman, and you got motherfuckers like Piper Boy Williams and all them egging this shit on. They acting like little ass kids egging this shit on. You know, as long as them motherfuckers, the people that's supposed to be the biggest pillars of the culture, yeah. Adult boys, exactly. Adult boys. As long as they doing that, because they have the biggest voices. They have the biggest voices in the culture. So as long as they continue to condone that bullshit, these battlers gonna think it's okay. You know, Cassidy is just one man. You know, the TRBRC is around. We're around, but you know, we still growing. And he's one man. And it's like either some of these dudes, if you notice, either some of these dudes like Mav Hoffa and Geechee, they don't want to say too much because they don't want to look like they trading on these other battlers. So they'll laugh it off and shit. And then they'll say little slick shit here and there, you know, to kind of show that they on Cassidy's side. You feel me? Then you have the clowns like Arsonal and Goods that have perpetrated this whole fucking time. sold the fans a dream this whole time. And now that Cassidy is exposing it, they don't know how to react to it. They don't know how to react to it because they wasn't conditioned to. Cassidy has been doing this shit for a long time. He'd have seen them come, he'd have seen them go. Some of them he'd have made go. It's changing slow, exactly. That's how I see it, Wallace Lord. It's changing slowly. Slowly but surely. If you notice, TRBRC is getting bigger. You know, the members of the real BRC is getting better. Their content is getting better, is more potent. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about as well, man. Every member of the TRBRC that do blogging and stuff like that, and I know some people don't consider themselves bloggers, but whatever you consider yourself, we need to step it up as far as the content. Helping to promote Cassidy is fine. Helping to promote this and promote that and do this and do that, all that is fine. But we need to step our content up. You know, like I'm looking around, I ain't gonna say no names, I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, just we gotta step it up, even myself. We gotta find ways to get better. You know, just like the battlers. Yes, sir, Smitty Benzo. Even the battlers. Yeah. Even the battlers. You know, you got to step it up, or you ain't gonna go nowhere. In order to break that glass ceiling, you gotta work hard for that. And that goes for my brothers, man. Like, you know, got to take more initiative, man. Yeah, content and unity. Well, the unity part is there to a certain extent. You see what I'm saying? The unity part is there to a certain extent, but you know, I'm gonna talk about that, man. I'm gonna talk about that. As far as the unity part, unity gonna be what it is, or it was gonna be what it ain't. You know that in your regular lives, man. You know, like I ain't come here to shit on nobody and say nothing about nobody. You know, but unity is gonna be what it is. We see it in our regular lives, man. A lot of us have family members that we don't even deal with, that we feel like, you know, we always wanted to deal with. We always wanted to build that relationship with. You know, but some people are different. We different. Like a lot of us aren't the same, you know. I may want unity, but do the person I want unity with want unity? You see what I'm saying? You know, everybody is not a team player. And also with the perception, as we seeing with these battlers, the perception that is being displayed or shown in the public might not be what's really going on behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? See, we're seeing, do you hear Lux and Button on the podcast? They talk real stupid, saying, yeah. I was watching bits and pieces, but to be honest with you, you put the nail in the coffin. When I watched it, when I heard the joint, I couldn't really listen to too much more because Jordan is a clown to me, you know, and Loaded Lux, as we see with Arsonal, as we seen with Goods, he ain't really got that gift of gab like that. See, Cassidy getting these interviews and shit like that, and he make it look effortless. Lux and these guys just ain't got that ability. Yeah, Joe is a clown, man. And Lux ain't really got the gift for gab. He ain't really, I ain't gonna say he's not a people person, but he ain't really got that back and forth. See, Cassidy is very entertaining because Cassidy can go back and forth. You know, Cassidy can talk about a multitude of things. Just like myself, he could talk about politics, sports. He could talk about battle rap. He could talk about boxing. He He could talk about everything. Real life shit. He could talk about everything. A lot of these dudes, man, they can't, they ain't got the dialogue like that. Yeah, you been unsubscribed to who? Yeah, but a lot of people, man, they ain't, you know, different strokes for different folks, man. You feel me? Sometimes I pause. Y'all know what time it is. I pause because there's certain things they say we got freedom of speech, but there's certain things you can't really say, man. So if Lux wanted, he can get it. Ain't even concerned with Joe. He was the weakest one in Slaughterhouse anyway. Mr. Pump It Up. What Lux was on there talking reckless or something? But Joe, I wouldn't even be surprised if they was though. What are you talking about, Cassidy? I wouldn't even be surprised because Joe always felt some type of way about Cassidy. You know, apparently everybody do, but Joe always felt some type of way about Cassidy because Cassidy kind of like clown Joe, you know, for dropping that mic. But goes back to what I said, people. Who didn't clown Joe? Everybody clowned Joe. But because it's Cassidy, though. See, people always attack the brother that's trying to make a change. Yeah, he will. People always try to attack the brother that's trying to make a change in his own community. But they never try to attack the people that's trying to tear down the community. Yeah, we already know that. But Joe Budden ain't a rapper. Joe Budden ain't a rapper. So what you think he gonna do as far as battle rap? You know, niggas ain't built like that. Yeah, see, y'all gonna get me talking about Joe Budden, man. Fuck it. Niggas ain't built like that. You seen what Joe Budden already showed you what he was about. Cassidy and Joe Budden was in the same circumstance. Different places, same position. What did Cassidy do and what did Joe Buttons do? If you boo me, I'ma leave. And he dropped the mic and he left. Cassidy was in that position. Cassidy said, man, y'all tripping, y'all drawn. And he continued to rap. And for that, Cassidy is here and Joe Buttons is still where the fuck he was. But see, that's what these dudes do, man. Yeah, bitch shit. Same way with Gilly. Gilly talked all that shit. Why he ain't say it to Cassidy face? Bill Collector talked all that shit. Why he ain't say it in Cassidy face? Goods took the non-confrontational route. But people still was saying, I ain't never see Goods act like that before. A lot of people are saying right now that they ain't see Arsonal act that way before. It's different, man. People act like, and Cassidy would tell you this himself. I ain't doing nothing special. These niggas was never built like that, and I'm just exposing it. I just told you, Joe Budden showed who he was. He showed who he was. So we ain't really even got to know who's going to win between him and Cassidy. Because Joe Budden ain't even about to step in that ring. Joe Budden is the type of dude that's going to talk all that shit, but he ain't going to never step in there. But he going to talk like he is going to step in there, but he ain't going to never do it. See, Cassidy going to talk it, but he going to walk it. TRBRC is trying to awaken cats. At the same time, one man not doing it alone. Nah. One man not doing it alone. One man was never doing it alone. You know, in order for us to get what we're trying to get to, One man can't do it alone. How the fuck Verb talking shit and Clips bodied him? Exactly. Exactly. I see you Wi-Fi popping crazy now. What's up, Double R? Yeah. Battle Post Media. Yeah, sorry about that, people. Earlier today, I was trying to go live and shit like that. You see, I kind of like, I might keep it right here. You know, add a little bit more to it. But you know, this is just my second channel, so it's kind of like a rough draft. So I ain't really going too hard. That's why I'm kind of taking it. Who's that? My brother Kenneth Robinson. You want to jump in, bro? Hit my line, bro. If you want to jump in, hit my line. Also, two people. Also, starting, I supposed to be getting my live back. I thought it was October the 10th, but it's October the 11th. You know, I thought it was going to be September the 1st, but you know how that go. So both of my strikes will be removed, you know, and we will be back on a regular channel. But I'm going to do something different. I ain't going to really tell my plans and shit like that. But just know I'm all about getting the subscribers and stuff involved, man. I'm all about, y'all know me. I want the subscribers to have a voice. You know, I want to do more than just this super chat shit and this fucking chat room shit. I want to have real phone conversations with my people. Speaking of one, brother, what's going on?
Yo, what's going on, brother?
We up in here.
Yeah, my bad, man. I was writing, man. I just seen your message.
Yeah, so today's topic, right? Kenneth Robinson is in the building, people. Yeah, so I ain't going, you know what? I'm gonna just tell y'all, man. So start with my channel, get going back on my regular channel. I'm gonna start having, I may do it maybe once out of the week. Kenneth Robinson, Cal Eddie say, who's that? Cal Eddie say, who is that? It's Kenneth Robinson.
I'm just nobody right now. Just the writer. That's all.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, the same view as my brother read your route, his family is.
Yes, sir. You think you can talk a little louder, brother?
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Is good enough?
Cal Eddie said, okay, salute. See, that's one thing I like about TRBRC, man. It's a family, man.
Yeah, definitely, you know?
Yeah. And I wish everybody can get on board, man. This thing would be so beautiful. Yeah, but it's funny because people will try to make it seem like you ain't with it.
That's the bad part.
Yeah. You know, and we saying it with these battlers and shit like that. But today's topic, brother, we talking about the face off with Cassidy, part 2, and we talking about the battle rappers and why they so lazy and shit like that. And also smacking them, not really giving them the tools outside of battle rap as far as promotion and all the other shit that matter to be able to compete with somebody like Cassidy, you know?
Well, that's mostly self-explanatory, man. You see how Smack is with them. You know?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like, it really, to me, this is my point of view. Like, the reason why he's so lazy is because look what Smack does to him. You know what I'm saying? He mostly spoon feeds him if you really want to be honest.
He baby him.
And they used to be spoon fed that they don't got that drop about him like I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
He started from nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you start from motion and you gotta get it out the mud, you know, it's kind of work a lot harder.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you ain't got
Exactly.
I mean, to me, that seems to be the case. And a lot of them, they just plain lazy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's all it really comes down to.
Yeah, they say it's a little hard to hear you. Can y'all hear it now?
It might be my phone.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but go ahead. But go ahead. When you talk, it's in the green, bro. So you good.
Yeah, it's like what we spoke about yesterday about the work ethic and all that. Like they just, some of them are just lazy and some of them are just used to being spoon fed. So, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you really expect? They don't. A lot of them don't know how to grind when it comes to that. You know, they coming in with, you know, what they know, and that's it. Smack ain't giving them, or he ain't teaching them nothing else other than what they know. You know, that's the mentality though. You know, so it's like what they say when, you know how they say, the rich get richer, the poor get poor. That's the mentality. If you ask me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They get complacent.
Yeah, but you know, because to me, rich don't. I mean, it's just to me, rich don't know no skin color, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why I say it's a mentality. So, you know, you gotta factor that in too when it comes to them being lazy and all that smacking. He ain't showing them nothing different, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what Cassidy is trying to do. But on the simple fact that it's him, like we spoke about yesterday, it's him. So, you know, we can go ahead on it because it's coming from him.
Yeah.
You know? And what better way to make themselves feel better than to say they ain't broke?
Mm-hmm.
Or he's lost, or he can't rap. What better way to make themselves feel
But see, them doing that is a way to try to cover up the fact that, you know, their flaws and shit like that. I was gonna say the fact that they can't rap, you know, the fact that they can't do. They need a battle rap artist development. Yeah, they do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You have some that can rap. You know, you have some that can rap. So, you know, all of them can.
Yeah.
Some of them can rap.
I'm gonna have to hit him back, man. I'm gonna have to hit him back. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get my stuff set up through Hangout and all that stuff so y'all can hear it a lot clear. But yeah, they most definitely gonna have to get a battle rap development. You know, but I personally feel like these dudes think they too proud for that, man. They think they too good for that. And then also Smack got an agenda. Yeah, goods ain't on the card. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this one out. I'm about to do another live. People catch me on another live. I'm about to go ahead and put this one out. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get family on Hangout or something so y'all can hear more.